Hello, everyone, and welcome to Panda Talks Football. So, I was quite caught up in my university assessment and assignment, so that is why I had to take a long break. But yes, now I'm back. And for those who are new to the channel, just subscribe this channel so that you do not miss any important update regarding Barcelona and football. So, let's start the video. The first news regarding today is that Xavi might continue at the club. This is something coming out of his environment. They say that in football, things can change at any time. Well, the source regarding this news is El Chiringuito TV, which isn't quite a reliable source. I highly doubt that source, but let's see. Let's wait for the further confirmation. But this is still very unlikely, as Xavi has claimed times and again that he's never going to change his decision. He's going to leave at the end of the season, and he has mentioned it in many of the press conferences, not just one. So, as we are discussing regarding the coaches, there is another update which came out of Diario Sport, which states that Barcelona have entered the final stage of the process of selecting a new coach. Four candidates are on the final list, which include Hansi Flick, Xavi, Thomas Tuchel, and Nagelsmann of Germany. Next, there is another report coming out of the Diario Sport. Well, this is something regarding the sponsorships of Barcelona, which is that the negotiations with Puma, which was initially reported Puma was being considered as a main candidate for the new shirt sponsor of Barcelona. Sport reports that the negotiations with Puma have slowed down. Puma suspected Barcelona used them to negotiate the better terms with Nike. Well, if this is the case and Barcelona get the better terms with Nike, we will have to appreciate the masterclass pulled by Laporta and co. Although might be a little bit immoral, but that's how the world of football works. That's how the economics work in this world. You have to be dirty to win the things sometime. Next, we have an update on a former player of FC Barcelona, Dani Alves. And initially, on the Barcelona website, it was seen that Barcelona had removed Dani Alves from the official website from the list of their club legends. Well, that was mostly initially it was thought that they have removed it due to the ongoing rape case of Dani Alves. But now they have added him again to the list of the legends, which somehow raises more questions than answers. Did Barcelona remove the Dani Alves out of some sort of glitch? Or was it a pressure from another external bodies? Well, who knows? But yeah, that's another sort of controversy. In football, there are many, so who cares eventually? Next, RSC1 reports that despite receiving offers and having a very low release clause, Pau Cubarsi is not considering leaving Barcelona. He wants to succeed at Barcelona. It is his dream and he wants to give it his all. Well, such a good news for Barcelona. Just La Masia can't stop spawning world class talents time and again, time and again. And yeah, this academy is going producing wonders. It's doing wonders. And La Masia is our only hope. We can say that our club is heading into the right direction. This is one of the success of this Laporta's tenure this time. That even though he wasn't so good in terms of the transfer market, not so good in terms of the recruitment in other fields, but what we can actually applaud the Laporta's management is regarding the La Masia. They have done a really good job. The talents are just spawning out of it times and again. The La Masia wasn't producing as much talents in Bartomeu era, but now it has just skyrocketed the productivity. And yes, we are on the way back. The way we used to produce talents in the past, we are almost on the same path right now, or even better. There is an update regarding the leading candidate for the Barcelona's manager job. Yes, I'm talking about the Hansi Flick. Gerard Romero reports that Hansi Flick is very obsessed with the idea of coaching Barcelona. Flick was the one who actually asked Apini Zahawi to travel to Barcelona a few days before. Flick actually asked Apini Zahawi to travel to Barcelona so that he can put pressure on the club to sign him. And yes, Hansi Flick looks really motivated for this job, as initially it was reported that he is looking for the club. He's looking for the assistant who can talk in Spanish. He's studying the squad of Barcelona in detail. He's looking for the minor details and he feels like he can do a great job. He's prioritizing Barcelona over returning to Bayern Munich, and that is a really good sign. And I feel he's a dream option for me, yes, and we should go for Hansi Flick at all cost. And finally, regarding the Spotify Camp Now, Sport report that one of the proposals for the new Spotify Camp Now would be Gates will be named after important figures in the club's history. For example, Gate 10 will be named after Lionel Messi. Gate 20 will be named after Sergio Roberto. And yeah, that's how things are going to be. Gate 15 after the name of Carlos Puyol. That is something coming out of the sport, and that's a really good idea, I must say. Well, hope you liked the video, and that's all I have regarding the Barcelona transfer news. Comment down below how you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.